Hello and welcome to Lions TV Q&A Friday. It's Wednesday, but you've got to get it out. I've only got the main man, Tony Thomas, here with me. Can you believe it? He's been marked down already because he ain't brought no beers. And don't worry, there ain't an invite for you all to start thinking you come around my house. Thanks for coming, Tony.
You're welcome,
Top
sir.
man. Right, straight into it. Lewis Chapman. Can only answer so many questions. There's so many. Instagram, Lewis Chapman. What would be your starting 11 for the big game? Go on, you can open us up on that.
Well, there's been talk about Archer and King. Would Archer come back in? I would keep King in goal, actually. I know Archer would really want to play because he was Spurs.
Yeah.
So he would really want to play, but Archer can only play if he's 100% fit. So you put if Archer's 100% fit, then put him back. If he's 90% fit, keep King there. You've got to keep Craig at left back.
Yeah.
EFL Player of the Month candidate.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
To be fair, he's done well. I think
he's done really well. The back four I would keep. I wouldn't change.
No.
Thompson's out. I think he's suspended.
Someone said that. Yeah, I heard that.
So Butcher in for.
Not Abdu.
No, not Abdu. I think we are going to need someone that passes the ball around a little bit more than Abdu does. So I'd play Butcher. The wingers, Wallace if he's 100% fit. Again, I don't think we need to risk someone. If they're 90%, don't risk them. I'd rather, because we're going to have to defend for our lives. Tottenham are going to put a lot of pressure on us, but we're going to need pace on the wings to make the most of playing a long ball up to Morrison and Gregory. We can put Tottenham under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So our game to play the long ball up to Morrison and Gregory may well work, but for it to work, ideally, we're going to need Wallace. And I think if we can if Wallace is 100% fit, he's got to start him. I don't want him coming on, and then maybe the left midfield. I'd play Aiden. I think Aiden's a cracking player, to be fair.
You play Aiden, yeah?
I'd play Aiden, yeah.
I'm going to go against everything I ever said now, and I'll play that exact team, but I'd play Fred.
I thought you were going to say Jimmy.
No,
where's that come from? That's left field.
No, let's not be silly. No, I'd play Fred left mid, Jed on the right, the two boys up front, Williams and Butcher, and what you said. Other than that, the King and Archer thing is a bit. Again, I've not been super duper positive of Jordan Archer, but I think I'd bring him back in if he was fit.
If he's fit.
If he's fit, only for he's got more experience, and how well we played against Leicester, I think. But he's saying that what you're saying there about we will literally play off the long ball. I did that Spurs thing yesterday, and I said that I watched the Spurs games last week. The Everton keeper rolled it out to the fullback. The fullback turned. Dele Alli nailed him.
Yeah.
Enter Harry Kane, goal. They're not going to have that luxury of us. Right, next one is from Ewan Walsh. Will Sid Nielsen ever come back and get into our first team? I'm going to say no to that, mate. I don't think he's going to make the grade. As much as we'd all love him to, he's proper Millwall. He's gone out to Newport, and I don't think they're doing amazingly well with him there. So not completely his fault, but I don't think... I mean, if you look at one point, Sid was captain under Ian Holloway.
Yeah, but...
I know that was a terrible decision anyway, but now he's playing in League Two. I don't think in the long term he's really going to make the grade as a professional, unfortunately.
I disagree completely.
Good.
Because I think he's young, he's a centre-back, and I know what with quality that we've had come in, and Cooper has set the world alight, really. He's been, but we're not going to sign him because it'll probably cost over £1 million, and we paid that in 1988. So, in all fairness, I'd love to keep him, but we're not going to keep him. Hutchinson's too much of a risk, and I think that Sid Nelson will be back in the summer, and hopefully he's got the confidence, because basically his game, he's 100%, isn't he? He's a John Terry-like, and I think he has the quality, potentially, to not be John Terry, but to be able to lead by example. And I think if he can get some experience, get some confidence, more importantly, in a team where he's the leader, he'll come back with, and our fans are not easy. And him being one of our fans is not going to make it easy for him, because he's going to want to try extra hard. Yeah. And he's going to take everything personal. But I do think he has quality to be able to play in our first team.
What I will say for Sid is, speaking of Williams' EFL game, it was one of the EFL games that obviously the East Stand was close, so I sat in the West, upper, not many people there, and I was right above the dugout, and Sid wants to play. Yeah. He wants to knock it about. And Chopper, the Irish got into him. Yeah. He went, Sid, 4 fucking times I've told you, get rid of it. So maybe he's not suited to Millwall, but no, in the long term, not for me. Right, there's a few questions on this, so we'll sum them up quick. Same with Scott, Ewan Walsh, amongst others. Do you think Harry Kane will score? Do you think he'll celebrate? I don't think he'll score. And if he did, I think he would celebrate.
I do think he's going to score, and I don't think he's going to celebrate. He has got too much respect for us as a club and what we helped him do through the starting point of his career. I think we made a massive impact on him, and he says it. And there's not many players that come out and are open about it, but he says we did really help his career. So I think out of respect, he won't celebrate.